back, this is BallerScuba with more Let's Play Pokémon LeafGreen. I am joined as always by Dumpus and his city-exploring Pokemon squad of Fuzimi, Pierre, Sanders, Rumpus, Samja, and Nibbler. When we last left off, Nibbler wasn't in the party, but now I'm going to need to cut things. So, Nibbler is in the party. We were also in Celadon City. We're still in Celadon City. I'm in the Game Freak development room. I got a request from TemPlayer to actually look at what they have on their computers. It's the script. Better not look at the ending. The ending is that I win. The ending is that I win. Now, if you look here, someone's playing a game instead of working. I believe that in the original versions, it was a little bit more racy than this guy playing a game. So, maybe you want to look at these in red, blue, and yellow here. Not necessarily as interesting. He's playing a game. Technically, that could be research, because you are a game developer after all. It's the game program. Messing with it could bug out the game. People bug out Pokemon? Yes, they do. Almost everybody does. I'm going to try to avoid it as much as I can, though. Speaking of bugging out the game, I did get reminded of what I consider a glitch, but I think officially is not considered a glitch. You can purchase 2 items here in the department store that, when paired together, glitch the game. But like I said, not officially, just in my interpretation of it. The way that it works is that if you purchase X accuracies and you pair that with a one-hit KO move, such as Horn Drill, which you can purchase here as well, the accuracy on Horn Drill will improve from 30% after an X accuracy to hitting every time. I'm not entirely sure why it works that way, but it does. I haven't actually seen a good explanation for why it works, and I tried to look for it, but it works. But the way that it works with Horn Drill in particular, and I believe Fissure as well, which is something that is another one-hit KO move that we don't have access to. The way that it works is that you have to have a speed faster than your opponent. So what happens a lot, especially with like speedrunners, is they'll get into a fight with like 6 Pokemon, have a Pokemon that has either Fissure or Horn Drill, give it an X speed and an X accuracy, and then just go ahead and go to town with Fissure and Horn Drill, and it'll hit every time because it's glitched. That's just my interpretation of it, because I can do the math, and an X accuracy should only increase the accuracy by 50%, so from a 50% increase from 30 is 45, not 100. Yeah, that's just me. Let's talk to people. Celadon takes pride in its efforts to keep the city beautiful. I bet it does. That's why the new game corner is bad for our city's image. Actually, this town is kind of nice, actually. You have anything to say that's important? I got my coughing in Cinnabar. What's a Cinnabar? Is it a Cinnabon bar? It's usually nice, but it breathes poison when it's angry. It's a coughing. It always breathes poison. Kids these days. Get on the bike. All right. How the hell do I get up there? I blew it all at the slots. I knew I should have cashed in my coins for prizes. That's probably a good idea, actually. Do you have anything to say? What are you staring at? Get lost or I'll punch you. Really? What if I just stand here and he's never going to punch me, is he? Team Rocket, they're all talk. Just all talk. How you doing, buddy? There's a basement under the game corner, I hear. Rocket's game corner? You're telling me that the Rocket game corner might actually be a front? I don't buy it. Anything over here? Go ahead, laugh. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. And we have received a coin case from the man, as it says from the bald, probably in a wife-beater man. I always thought I was going to win it back. No, that's not how casinos work at all. You don't win it back. If you win, you lose it back. But if you lose, you just keep losing. That's just kind of how casinos work. But the way that the casinos work in this game are strange when you stop to think about it. Remember that our character is supposed to be 10 years old. In, I believe, most parts of the world, don't quote me on that, but I believe in most parts of the world, 10 is too young to gamble. Hell, 10 is too young to have a freemium game. 10 is too young to gamble. But in this game, 10 is old enough to gamble as long as you have a little case. But if you don't have that little case, then you have nothing to hold your coins and then you can't gamble. I don't get it, but that's the way that it works here. My Pokemon are weak, so I often have to go to the drugstore, or you could just, catch good ones. The man at that table lost it all at the slots. What the hell are you eating? Like, there's a few things it can be, like a crepe and parsley, mashed potatoes and gravy with peas. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't look all that appetizing. I want one. Hi, sorry, but we're taking a break right now. Yeah, of course. There's no such thing as, like, human food in this game. What the hell could humans eat in this game? I don't know. Maybe some of the... No. Chief, we just shipped 2,000 more Pokemon as slot prizes again today. What does that even mean? He shipped Pokemon as slot prizes. The slots just reel in the dough big time. Yes, they do. I believe your chances of winning at slots is like 30%. And of course, it depends on the slots. Don't touch the poster at the game corner. There's no secret switch behind it. Okay, you guys have got to be like the worst criminal... Not even just worst criminal organization. They got to be the worst organization ever. Like, what the hell? You guys are totally incompetent. You give away all your secrets. You let some punk kid just walk in, and because he beats you at a Pokemon duel, you just go, oh, what are you going to do? Hold him! You got like 6 of you rocket types and just one 10-year-old kid. Do more than threaten to punch him in the face. What the hell kind of building is this? Yippee, I'm on vacation. My sis brought me along. Awesome. No, seriously, what kind of building is this? This is a hotel for people. Pokemon, never heard of them. What the hell's a hotel for people? We're full up, unfortunately. Yeah, as you might expect, Dumpus is going to be going through this entire game without ever resting once. See this, what I'm doing right now? That's resting. That's all that he slept right there. He's good to go from now on. I'm on vacation with my brother and boyfriend? Oh, that is a terrible combination. Because your kid's like... If I'm 10, he's like 5. Celadon is such a pretty city. I bet your boyfriend is real happy about that. You the boyfriend? Why? Why did she bring her brother? That is a good-ass question. Because he might not be old enough to know what cock blocking is, but he's old enough to do it. Good job, girlfriend. Really doing good work. All right, so that is most of Celadon down. There's still a couple things that we can do, like cut this and then head over there. But we're not going to do that for now. We're going to actually head... Ooh, did I talk to you? Oh, what am I to do? Someone stole our Silph Scope. The thief came right in this way. I'm sure of it. But I lost sight of him. Where'd he go? I think we did actually talk to him. As you can see, there are a couple things to cut. That one's actually kind of useless. But here in the game corner, I am actually going to check out what prizes we can win first, because let's get our goal in mind, and then you'll see why I don't want to do it too much. I raked it in today. If only every day were like this. I sure do fancy that Porygon, but it's hard to win at slots. Indeed it is. And there's lots of contradicting information out there about the slots, about which is the hot slots machine. But as far as I can tell, with personal experience and considering that I did a little bit of research on what is the best slot machine, the best that I can tell is that there is no best slot machine. Some people go, this one, this is the best, or this one's slightly better. As far as I can tell, there's no better one, and like I said, every site that I went to that claimed it contradicted another site. So as far as I can tell, there isn't one. I'm gonna pretend like there isn't one. We exchange your coins for prizes. Which prize would you like? And here we can see some hold items that we could use, but I don't have the coins for them, so we might come back for those, but not right now. Not right now. We exchange your coins for prizes. Which prize would you like? And here you can see there are Pokemon available for you to purchase. Of course, this all changes depending on which version of the game you're playing. Personally, I think LeafGreen gets gypped out here. as far as I remember, in all versions of the game, Abra is the cheapest one. Yes, Abra is the cheapest one in all versions of the game. So if you're having trouble catching an Abra because it keeps teleporting or whatever, this is an easy way to get it. It's actually not that expensive. If you're playing yellow, it's 230 coins, but still, it's the cheapest one. It's actually, like I've said time and time again, it's one of the best Pokemon in the game. I would highly recommend it, especially if you're playing first generation. Then there's Clefairy. Clefairy is the next one in, well, pretty much all versions but yellow, yet again. In Fire Red, though, it is cheaper. It is only 500 coins instead of 750. In red and blue, it's still the 750. In yellow, it's 1,000. No, sorry. In yellow, there is no Clefairy in yellow. It's a different Pokemon entirely. It's actually Vulpix that you can get for 1,000. Yellow sucks for this. I'm sorry. But next up, we have Pinsir. Pinsir is only available in Leaf Green, not in Fire Red. For Leaf Green, it is 2,500. Pinsir is actually a pretty good Pokemon. It's not bad at all. However, it is a bug, and therefore I don't like it. But I know a lot of people do like it. It's a very good physical attacker with pretty good regular defense. I would say a little bit subpar special defense, and then the speed's okay. But like I said, it's a bug, so I don't like it. I'm biased that way, I guess. Bugs always seem to me like first tier, you know, it's a low tier. It's not very good. But if you're looking for a bug, Pinsir's a pretty good one. One of the best, if you're looking for a bug. If you're playing the Fire Red version of the game, Pinsir will not be here. Instead, you'll have a Scyther down here for 5,500 coins. Now, Scyther is my favorite bug. Once again, you know, physical attacker and all that kind of stuff. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Scyther, like I said, is my favorite bug Pokemon, but that doesn't necessarily make him the best by any means. It's got a slightly lower attack, slightly lower physical defense, but it's got a lot higher special defense, better speed, and a little bit more HP, so it's more well-rounded, where Pinsir is kind of focusing on physical. Scyther can kind of tank a little bit more when it comes to special, and is a little bit faster, so I like it more, but it's not available in this version of the game, only available in Fire Red for this generation. And then we have Dratini. Dratini, first Scyther is actually 5,500 coins. I think I went over that before, but just in case I missed it. Then we have Dratini. Dratini is more expensive here in Leaf Green. Dratini will be in the third slot if you're playing Fire Red. Obviously 4,600 for Leaf Green. In Fire Red, it's only 2,800. So once again, I like Fire Red's selection here a little bit better. Dratini is actually a really good, well, I'm just going to say Pokemon, but at the end of it, I don't like it because of its final evolution's type, but that's kind of just me. A lot of people swear by this Pokemon. It's definitely a very good Pokemon for this generation. Easily top 15. A lot of people say top 5. I wouldn't go that far, but if you're looking for a solid Pokemon, just overall, just a good Pokemon, Dratini is good. I wouldn't necessarily recommend by getting it this way. If you're playing Fire Red and it's only 28 and you can easily get coins, then go ahead, but there will be an easier way for us to get it later on. But like I said, a lot of people swear by this, so if you want this Pokemon, feel free. We will be seeing Dratini and Pinsir and Scyther later on. There will be ways for us to catch them later on. Porygon, however, we will not be able to catch. This is the only way to get Porygon in the game, and it is not worth it whatsoever. If you're not completing your Pokédex, there's really not a reason for you to get Porygon. Porygon can learn a lot of TMs, but so can a lot of other Pokemon, and Porygon's stats are not good. They're about the same as, I believe, a Butterfree and a Beedrill. Like, they're low. They're just low. And considering how much work you have to get you have to put into getting a Porygon, it's really not worth it. The stats are not there. It's got higher special attack than attack, and it's got higher special defense than regular defense, but all the stats are low, and speed is pretty damn low. It's actually an artificial Pokemon. It's one of the few artificial Pokemon in the game. It's genetically made, I believe they say, and it is made of crystals. Other than that, it's not particularly interesting, other than the fact that this is the only place where you can get one. If you're playing Fire Red, it actually costs you $9,999 in coins, so good luck with that. If you are playing Red, Blue, and Yellow, your selection, of course, is different. In Blue, you'll get a Nidorino at 1,200. If you're playing Red, it's a Nidorina, once again at 1,200. And then Pinsir and Scyther, you only get Pinsir in Blue, Scyther in Red. They both will cost you 2,500. Then Dratini is the 46, and Porygon is the same. Blue, 65, and Red, 9,999. If you're playing Yellow, then of course things get even more complicated. After Vulpix, then you have Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff will cost you 2,680 in coins. I don't know necessarily why you would need that in Yellow. I don't know if Jigglypuff's actually available in Yellow, but it's not worth it. If you're looking for a Wigglytuff, there are easier ways to get it than this way. Just trade it in if it's available to you. Then at the second window, as they say, because there's like 2 different windows here, then there will be Scyther and Pinsir available for you in Pokemon Yellow, but they will both cost you 6,500 coins a piece, so it's more expensive. And then Porygon will cost you 9,999, so it's a lot of work, really, to get these coins. We might be able to get up to 120. I don't think we get up to 120 just without gambling, so it's going to take you a long time and a lot of save state abuse, either with an emulator actually using save states or resetting your actual Game Boy to get it done. That seems to be the fastest way. It was the fastest way for me when I was a kid, so that's probably the fastest way now. Like I said, it's a lot of work.